welcome to this absolute crappy video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my OCs, and the story that I made up called Terre Morte. Hold on, let me a second. Let me figure out how to say this. Okay, I figured out how to say it. It's French. It's Terre Morte. So I've been saying it right, I think. Yeah, Terre Morte. It means Deadlands in, it says Italian, but it's French. Now, there really are only 4 main characters. There's still this one other character that I have to design, and I don't know I haven't figured out really anything much of him, but it's kind of like, in She-Ra Princess of Power 2018, how you have, Hordak, but then you think the entire time that, oh yeah, he's the biggest, baddest villain, but then at near the end, you figure out, nope, there's a guy that's even bigger than that. So that's kind of like the role that he plays. The main villain in the story is going to be that guy that I haven't figured out, but then also Dante. And basically, he starts up a cult. And let's just, let me figure out where to start first. And yes, also the background is me playing Roblox because I'm too lazy to add a whole bunch of drawings and speed paints and stuff like that. So I thought that this would just be easier because I honestly just want to ramble about my OCs. But honestly, the main characters are Milo and Maya and Jaden. Though Jaden, he isn't super main, but because he dies. He dies right off the bat. But this story, I haven't really figured out a specific date and time, but I know it's either going to be the early 2000s, like 2000s to like 2008 and stuff like that, or more modern day. But it's a zombie apocalypse type story, and what even made me or caused me to even make this story is that my school was doing a thing where you could make a play, and I didn't actually watch them or any of the ones that actually got picked, but I didn't actually make one. My bestie Julia made one, and she was gonna do a zombie apocalypse, and I just was like, you know what? She's doing the zombie apocalypse thing, and I was trying to help her do it, but I realized looking back now that I was pretty mean. I'm sorry, Julia. I'm sorry. But caused me to think, I'm gonna do a zombie apocalypse. That's like the most basic thing you can do. I don't think in the story, I wanted to start off right off the bat of the zombie apocalypse, not going, oh yes, the zombie apocalypse is starting, and we see how it's been made. No, you get. I think. I don't want to. Should I just give it away? I'm probably never gonna do anything with this, but the main big guy that I haven't figured out, that's Dante and Jaden's dad. Oh yes, Jaden and Dante are brothers. We're gonna get into that later. The company, so they're like kind of like a big mafia kind of, like they're not, they're kind of behind the scenes in the government, like they're even above the government, so anything they say goes. They make this virus to make zombies, and I haven't really figured out either how the zombies are gonna be, if it's gonna be like rabies or actually like they die and become zombies. I don't know. But I want to actually get into the characters, and I think I'm going to start off with Milo. Now, make sure to go check out their voice claims, though I feel really bad because I realized that I completely forgot about Jaden. So he does have a design when I did make it, so I could have made him a voice claim, but I didn't. But I'm already thinking of making a part 2 of the voice claims because, there's like 2 other characters I need to do. But on to Milo. Let's get on track here. Milo, he's a little bit of a fruity guy. But, since he's a guy, he feels like he has to be manly. Even though he's like really bad at it. But at the same time, he has his moments. I don't know. I was going to say he kind of gives off Jax. But nah. He's the kind of guy where you look at him and you're like, oh my god, he's so hot and dreamy. But then you start to talk to him and he stutters over his words, and he's just not, I don't think really like a nerd or anything, but he's just very, very awkward. Now, Milo and Maya, or Maya, I'm gonna say Maya, are twins. And they're kind of opposites in a way, but deep down, they're kind of the same person. Their family, I think maybe they'd be a little bit homophobic. They'd be the types of like, no, we support you. But then at the same time, you look on their Facebook page and you see them repost a video about how LGBTQ people should be deported out of the country, like that kind of crap. And I feel like Maya would be very confident in herself, so they're kind of like opposites in a way. So Milo is very awkward and very insecure about himself, while Maya is just like, fuck y'all, let me be myself, let me be myself. So she would come out as bisexual. And Milo would see that and then for a second go, okay, maybe it's okay if I come out, because, they've all got to be freaky, they all got to be fruity, oh my god, you can't have it Elsie without them being freaky, fruity. Not freaky, but, he's about to, come out, and then he realizes that, you know what, the family is kind of passive-aggressive, like making little comments that if you, really think about it, you can then go, oh, nah bro, you're homophobic as fuck. But then comes Jaden. Now, he's a part of the family with the one major boss guy that I haven't designed yet, and Dante, and he is gay. Of course, he's gotta be gay. But he comes out to his family, and he gets banned. Freaking kicked out and banned. So, they so basically Miles, who is Miles? Milo, Maya, and Jaden have been best friends for their entire freaking lives. They'd probably even have this a tree house together and just be hanging out 24/7. But of course, I've got to put some romance into it, because what else am I supposed to do? Do nothing? Exactly. No. So it's kind of I almost said polyamorous. No, it's kind of like a triangle. So Maya likes Jaden a lot. I think he would be the reason that she becomes bisexual. So before she's a lesbian, and then she realizes, nah, men are good. Jaden is a hottie bajati, which he is. But then Milo, so Maya would be kind of I think Mabel Pines in a way from Gravity Falls, just constantly has a new crush every single week. But Jaden was the first one that was oh my god, this is actual, real, full-on crush. And, then Milo realizes that, but then also, since the moment they became friends, Milo realized that he likes Jaden too. But he never says anything because Maya is just, I feel like she would be kind of an attention seeker. It's all is me, and she doesn't realize it until she steps back. But not in a bad way. Kind of in a bad way, but she's not doing it on purpose. She doesn't realize it until it's too far and she takes a step back. But I don't think Milo would ever tell Maya, because that was actually her full-on first ever crush. And then also Milo, I don't think he would even tell Maya about him being gay. I don't know why. He just would be too scared to, even though she's literally openly gay herself. She was literally a lesbian smooching girls. It's just, just so shy and awkward that he's overthinking it for no reason. But I think that Jaden would also, I'm just saying think, these are my own OCs. Anyways, I think that Jaden would also then have a crush on Milo. But it's very obvious that Maya also has a crush on him. And I feel like Maya, kind of in a selfishly in a way. Not selfishly though, but oh yeah, trigger warning. There's going to be mention about suicide and self-harm and stuff like that. Maybe I'll put that in the beginning of the video. Yes, I should put that, bro. They're all mentally unwell. They're all just crazy. But of course, Maya, oh my god, what am I saying? Not of course, but she is obviously Oh my god, I don't know why I keep saying obviously. I don't know what else to say. Can you tell I don't have a script? But she obviously is. Like, she has one of the most openly bad mental health, okay? She doesn't hide it, bro. She just lets it rip. She would probably be the type in middle school that would show you her self-harm scars to try and seem edgy. Um, which is not okay. Do not do that. I've known people that do that, like, ugh, yeah, last night I got a little emo and I cut myself. Shut the fuck up. If you do that, if you ever have done that, well, not ever, but like, if you do that now, get away from me. But again, like I said before, Maya, she kind of doesn't see the big picture until she looks back and goes, oh, caca, I'm not the only one that has mental health problems. Because Jaden also is just a wreck and self-harms himself. But, you know, he's going to hide it from Maya because Maya, she's got to have it all about herself. Which isn't a bad thing, but also, like, I hope I'm not coming off, like, bad about this stuff, okay? That's just how she is. I'm sorry. You know, let's just go past this. On to the next part. Now, the zombie apocalypse starts, and of course, everyone is going cuckoo bananas. And I don't know if Jaden would know about that. His own family did the zombie or created the zombie apocalypse. I don't think he would know, because I think they would keep that from him. Obviously, seeing that he wouldn't be the heir to anything. But Jaden, I think deep down he knows. He doesn't know, but he just has a feeling that it's his family. And you know what? It honestly facts with him. Like, everything is well for a second after, maybe like a couple months after the zombie apocalypse. But then it just becomes too much for him, and he goes out and finds a zombie and lets it bite him, and he just disappears. He doesn't leave a note. He doesn't leave anything. He just disappears and dies. And of course, Maya the most would be freaking out, and I think she would, like, really, I think most of this would just be her, like, her redemption in the story would probably her just figuring out that she needs to think about others as well. Not saying that she's like, oh, woe is me all the time. Like, not that she's like a narcissist or anything. She just does it without even thinking, you know? I think maybe she's a little autistic. But she doesn't see that Milo is also so desperately heartbroken from this. Because I feel like Milo and Jaden would have a little thing, you know? And they would probably, like, I think Milo would call it a bromance. Just say, no, bro, it's not gay. It's not gay. It's not gay! But Milo and Maya go out looking for Jaden because Maya. I don't know. I like Maya better. Comment which one you like better. But Maya, she just has it in her mind that no, he didn't run away. There's no way that could happen. He was perfectly fine. And Milo, he's just going along with it, okay? But on to Dante's side of it. Now, Dante, he, again, like I said in the beginning, he would be seen as the main villain when really he's not. And after Jaden got banned for coming out as gay, Jaden just really sticks to the script for his dad and his family because he's also gay! He, of course, will seem as perfect as he can be because he wants that heir. Who wouldn't? And also, I haven't done a lot of research at all. Why would I do research? That's so nerdy. Bazinga! But of course, their social stance, I think that's the word, for how everything is, or his beliefs, would be how a Republican with the American system, which I don't know what that would be for French. Okay, I don't know. I'm not French. I don't drink that tea. Why did I say tea? They don't. It's baguettes. Baguette. Now, at first, I was gonna have it so Jaden would fall in love with a priest, and now let me get into that. Because his family, or like, I need to figure out a last name for them. I honestly don't have one. But the reason why they want all that, or how to get that power, because they started the zombie apocalypse, is building a church. Not building it, they just like stole a church and then created a cult out of it. But so yeah, they make a cult, and I don't really know. Okay, I will admit it. I'm a little obsessed, not obsessed, but like really into the not idea, but cults and how like the psychology behind it. Don't get me started on psychology. I freaking love psychology. But with it being a church, there's gotta be a priest in it. So at first, I was gonna have it so Jaden. Oh, not Jaden. He's dead. Dante falls in love with a priest. Then I wake up one day, and then someone in my comments goes, could I draw your OC? I said, bitch, yes. I didn't say bitch, but yes, please. I love it. And then I look again when they're done, and they've shipped their demon OC with Dante, and it like opened the holy lat to me. I was like, Jesus, is this you, bro? And now it's freaking canon. He falls in love with a demon. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. That's literally so perfect. He's pretending to be a priest, and I feel like he would also be like pretty religious too, or like feels like he has to be. I don't know if he would actually be though, but he definitely would try to be the most holiest, you know. And he falls in love with a demon. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. Pull up the fan art, bro. His name is Jake. He is so handsome. Oh, also subscribe to them on YouTube. Awesome sauce. I really have nothing else to say about these guys. But I guess if you have any or questions about them or whatever, say it in the comments. I might make a couple of like shorts or like with like audios and stuff of them to like, I don't know. I'm kind of imagining just them with like in Gacha Life or something and like putting the story all together there. Cause bro, chocho bro, I am not freaking making animations and shit like that. Okay, I can't do that. But if you made it this far into the video of me just laying in bed with my earphones in, just rambling without a script, make sure to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Yeah!